watching Off the Hook with Brad Otten and Dan Kneifel.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Off the Hook. Dan Kneifel joining me, Grant Otten here, your host. Dan, we got a couple this week. We'll get to those in just a second, but what are you hearing right now? It's getting a little chilly again. Is there anything specific or where people are catching some fish at right now?
Well, last week when it was warm, during the weekend, great. The weekend was great, warm. Over to Sox Pit, they did real good. That's on 48th Avenue. You go south on 48th Avenue, past the ballparks. And over there, they were catching crappie and white bass.
Really? And
Really
Sox
good.
is somewhere where you heard people weren't really catching that much before.
Right. They had no structure in there last year in that. And they put some structure in, and it seemed to draw the fish in certain areas, and now they're catching some fish there.
That's awesome. Up north of us a little bit too, by Stanton, you said you're hearing a little
By
bit?
Stanton over at Muscatine.
Okay.
Muscatine.
What are we catching there, do you know?
They're catching some walleyes and bass and crappie.
Well, we're talking north. Anything south of us?
South, I would go to Homestead Lake.
Okay.
Homestead Lake is the small, well, it's not that small. It's almost 40 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 40 acres, and some big bass come out of there,
Really?
and some really nice crappie. You know, and I know everybody loves to catch crappie too at this time of year, and that would be a good lake to stop and try.
Okay, so Brad was on we had a couple pictures of Brad last week. He's trying to fish just a ridiculous amount of days this year. Is the cold weather phasing him at all, do you know?
It is, it's phasing him too. It is, it's slowing him down just a little bit. I've seen him only about once or twice this week.
Well, hopefully he gets out there and can get all his days in that he's hoping for this year. Hey, when it's cold, any suggestion for what maybe people should try?
Well, I try to fish a little bit slower.
Okay.
I would, you know, if you're a bass fisherman and that, I would go back to doing slow baits. Pig and jigging for your big bass would really, I would say, would work real good.
Awesome.
Crawfish color might be the best color for your pig.
There you go. You heard it right from Dan. He's got the hookup. Well, okay, let's look at some of our fish this week. We got two big catches, two good catches. Let's start with this one right here.
Yeah, here we go. This is a young man, and he was fishing down at Pawnee Park, and they had some grass carp in there, and he caught it, and the grass carp, after he caught it, wasn't going to live. So, you know, he brought it in and that, and it was a big grass carp, and 46-pound grass carp.
Really? And he caught that down at
Pawnee Park, the west one, down by the swimming pool.
I didn't realize there was anything that big inside that little body of water there too.
There's some big catfish in there too.
Really?
Really big catfish. They grow real good over there.
Is it pretty deep over there?
No, maybe 10 feet, 12 feet.
Well, Jacob Wagner with a big grass carp, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Well, Jacob, nice catch there. Now we have one more.
Well, this is one of my friends, call him Mobile.
Okay.
He's got a nickname, we call him Mobile. He likes to move around a lot.
Yeah.
And his real name is Mike Shot. And he caught this bullhead over at Lake Wanahoo.
Really?
Yeah, and they stocked it with yellow bullheads, and this bullhead was close to a state record.
I was gonna say, that looks pretty big for a bullhead.
Yeah, it was over 2 pounds.
Was he fishing for bullhead specifically when he went out there, or was that just a pleasant surprise to catch?
Pleasant surprise, just a pleasant surprise. Yeah, he was fishing for crappie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, got to be excited when you catch about, if not a state record.
Yeah.
But you said he put that one back?
He put it back.
Very cool. Have you been out fishing at all? You caught anything?
I've been out fishing, and I'm not doing that good right now. I'm fishing for crappie on the lake I live on, and they haven't moved in yet. And so I'm just waiting.
Still waiting. Hey, and if you guys want to be on Off the Hook, Dan, what do they need to do?
Well, I need you to bring in your fish or bring in your pitcher. So we have something to show, because everybody anymore has their cameras and they all come in and go, look what I caught. And I go, I need a picture.
Yeah. So make sure you bring in an actual picture or bring in the fish so we can get you guys on here. We want to see those big catches that you guys are getting, and congratulations to the two this week. We'll see you guys next time.